Everyone, hello. This is Kareem Antonio live on the set in the Philippines again, touching base with you. It is Saturday, right before our actual appearance on DZME radio with Barta Baya and, of course, Dave Aguila. But I want to touch base with you really quick about something that's really important to me. Of course, I want to plug our fantastic American football camp in Manila, Philippines, happening for the third year in a row this August 2015. It happens August 29th and 30th, but everyone's going to be here for a whole week, so you're going to stop by and see about that. It's our way of giving back to the kids in the Philippines, so of course I want to plug that. You can always visit www.empower2play.org and see more about that as well. There's also some information on KareemAntonio.com and of course the PhilippinesMagazine.com as well. Thank you and check it out, and philanthropy is great. You're going to love the Philippines. So in this part 8 of our On the Set Live in the Philippines with Kareem, the Charm Live series, we want to take you through how you can really accomplish if you want to feel good, if you want to feel empowered, what you can do. So of course philanthropy, which most people think of that as for only the rich and the really goober, phenomenally successful people, but that's not true, especially when you outsource your philanthropy. So for the part 8 of this On the Set Charm Life series, we're going to talk about philanthropy and how you can be a philanthropist right now. We've got 10 ways you can be a philanthropist right now, wherever you are, wherever you do, whatever you're doing, you can actually start doing it right now, the way that I have, the way that my friends have, such as AK, who is the partner in Empower2Play, the camp, AK that we do every year in the Philippines for over 300 kids, 100 volunteers. We give away almost 2,500 free meals, plus school supplies and backpacks, and 2 days of great stuff. We have mentors from the States. We have friends from the U.S. Embassy that help us with coaches and mentoring. So we do a lot for these people, and everyone that we work with, these are regular people, everyday people. These are not Bill Gates, this is not Paul Allen or Donald Trump. These are regular people just like you. So 10 ways that you can start and being a philanthropist right now. So as you know, we're on the set right now in the Philippines, so I'm gonna apologize for all these crazy noises. You're hearing the real life sounds of the Philippines country. So I'm really here, really talking to you live right now. So don't worry about anything, but it's actually enjoyable, it's relaxing. If you're here, it's a great, wonderful thing. So 10 ways you can be a philanthropist right now, anywhere you are, whoever you are. The first way is you can volunteer. You can do that wherever you live. You can volunteer at a food bank or a church or an orphanage or anywhere that you see in your neighborhood. You can volunteer. If you've got time, there's equity in time. There's value to time. So I urge you to really step out of your box and look beyond yourself and your family and volunteer somewhere. You can help serve food. You can help with your skill at the foundation. For example, if you're an accountant, you can do books at the local church for free. That's volunteering. You can do that. It's a wonderful thing. It makes you feel great and empowers you. And of course, it helps people. And it's the number one way that you can actually do it right now wherever you are. So if you're looking and you can't do volunteering or you're already doing volunteering, number 2 on our list is you can use the power of 50 times earnings. Specifically, we're talking about people that are, of course, abroad, and the 50-to-1 ratio is what we use for the Philippines in our Philippines Magazine editorial series. And how you can do that is sometimes $1 is worth 40 to 50 in the Philippines. So you want to actually use that for yourself. You can leverage. You can do more. So if you're not able to be what you want to be in the States, you can maybe send that money abroad to third world countries like the Philippines, for example, and you can help someone with that funding. And you can do that by using the power of 50 times earnings for yourself. And that's what you can do as well. That's what we do. That's how we're able to feed over 2,500, meals every year for these people in 2 days, by the way. Because everyone chips in, and it actually is a fraction of what it costs to eat at McDonald's per person. So we're able to give away 1 meal or 2 meals of, from McDonald's in the States and feed maybe 10 or 20 people each in the Philippines. That's how we do it. So you can use the power of 50 times earnings, and you can make that your advantage so that you can go ahead and send money to a third world country and support others and make it go a lot further than it would in the States, so you feel better about what you do and you're able to help more people, probably 50 times more people. That's the number 2 way you can do it. Number 3 in that equation is you can actually sponsor students. Here at Camp AK, our scholarship fund through Empower2Play, we actually sponsor students for $1,200 a year. You're actually sponsoring a student for the entire year, which includes their school books, includes their travel, their food, it includes their getting to wherever they need to go. It includes some mentorship, some tutoring if they need that, as well as an ID and of course is able to talk to you via Skype or via Zoom.us to be able to communicate with these kids. You can actually sponsor a child, and all of us do that. We have almost 10 kids in the program this year. We're hoping to double that this next year. We started off with more. We kind of go through and we do whatever it takes to figure out the kids that are most deserving of the help, that need the help. We monitor them and we monitor their grades, and it's a way that we feel great, and we'd love for you to do that too. So one way, even if it's not with Empower2Play, you can sponsor a child, help someone out there. Even in your own neighborhood, you can reach out and help a child that you know needs a little bit of help, and maybe that would make you feel great as well. So sponsoring a child, sponsoring a student is a wonderful way for you to be a philanthropist right now. Then of course, one thing that I know all of my American friends can do, and they may not want to do, but they know they can do this, is the easiest way then besides sponsoring and using the power 50 times earnings and of course volunteering is give away all of your crap. Go through your 2-car garage, go through all of that stuff, go through your closets, go through your drawers, take out all the stuff that you don't use or you've never used or you don't want to use, whether it's a toaster or a pair of pants or a pair of shoes, and donate that crap. Give it away because someone out there needs that. If you're not wearing those Versace, pants anymore, if you're not wearing those Prada shoes anymore, or your Aldos, aren't in style anymore, there's some kid out there that maybe is trying to get a job that would love to have some dress shoes to wear. You can give away all of that stuff to charity. Of course, it's the Salvation Army, the Red Cross, your local church. You can do a lot of those things. We also do that in Empower2Play as well. So go through, get rid of all of your crap. That's another way you can do it. Another way that you can also chip in and you can be a philanthropist right now is to coach. Yes, coach people. You don't have to coach NFL football. You can just coach education, coach math. You can coach them on how to be what they want to be. A lot of our kids for Empower2Play, when they go in through the program, they're asked, what's your dream job? What's your dream career? What do you want to be? And maybe they're a nurse, or they're a policeman, or they're a lawyer, or they're an entrepreneur. But at the end of the day, we actually coach them through that process. We align them with professionals in their field, dream field, and we actually coach them along that way. The next way, I think, which is right along with coaching, but is mentoring. Mentoring is another way that you can really push out and you can volunteer and you can help, but mentoring itself, meaning that you're successful. Teach someone else how to be successful. Don't be greedy, don't hold on to it, don't be shy, don't keep it for your own family. Reach out to other people, other children, and be a mentor to them. Show them how they can be there. One benefit to American Western civilization, especially Black Americans, is we all know we all came from nothing. Most of us, most Americans weren't born rich. They came from somewhere else. They were refugees or they were transplants, and they rose to the occasion. They became what they are today. They didn't start that way. We don't have dynasties in America, or at least not many of them. If they even are a dynasty, like the Hiltons, for example, a dynasty, they're not 50 generation dynasties here. They are new people. So you can still relate to how you came up. And if that's the case with you, one big way is for you to mentor them on how they too can come up. You can inspire them. It's a wonderful thing. Be a mentor. So then maybe after that, maybe you can't do the volunteering, maybe you don't know how to use the power of 50 times earnings to help you out. Maybe you can't sponsor a student, or you don't have any crap to give away, or you're not into the coach or mentor thing. But what you can do is you can sponsor a trip. You can sponsor someone else that wants to come and probably support the group or support a situation in another country or another city as well. You can sponsor someone to come to the Philippines, for example, and to mentor and to coach and to volunteer. Because some people want to do it, but they don't have the means to buy the plane ticket or to get the passport and all of those things to do it. So you could actually help with that. Maybe you're too busy making money, doing business, running the family, whatever it might be. So sponsor a trip. You can go through and think about which organizations you want to help with. Of course, I'm here to plug our own. I want to say hello to Empower to Play. Remind you, Empower2Play.org is a fantastic place where you can start your Philanthropy Now program. But what happens is sponsor a trip. Go through and help someone with the process of coming and helping the children because maybe you can't do it. Maybe you cannot leave your family or your job or your career or your business. So you can sponsor someone else's trip. After that, if another way that you can do, which is actually number 8 on our 10 ways to be a philanthropist right now, is you can create a not-for-profit or a foundation of your own, just like we've done. You can go through and create one in your name, in your family's name, in your company's name, and your dog's name, whatever you want, but you can create a not-for-profit NFP, 501c3, and a foundation as well too, which is a means for you to give back, a means for you to maybe take the income and maybe not put it into the tax IRS department, but you can actually allocate those earnings or those tax deductions into a not-for-profit and create something long-term for yourself. Create a vision, create a mission statement for yourself, and create your own program. But no matter whether you like our program or you like your own program, at the end of the day, it's about helping people. So another way you can be a philanthropist right now is just create your own foundation or not-for-profit company. After that, one of my favorites, you guys, I love this, I love to do things, I love to have excitement, is you can create an event, a fundraiser or a mixer. It doesn't need to be a big event like ours where we have hundreds of kids and adults and mentors, and we're another third world country and we come and do it in a big way and we serve thousands of meals. You may not do that. Perhaps you have a nice home, you like to host, you like to mingle. Perhaps you may host politicians doing fundraisers in your home. You can do the same thing as a philanthropist. You can have your home, you can serve cocktails, do the whole socialite thing that you love to do, and then you bring your friends and you host them, and then you ask them to donate. You ask them to contribute to whatever the program that you are wanting to help with. You can have a mixer or a fundraiser in your own home or in your own business or in your own restaurant. You can do that as well. It's a very popular thing that politicians do in the U.S. during election season. They go from rich homes to rich homes to rich homes, promoting and raising funds. That's a great thing that you can do also to be a philanthropist right now. If you want to learn more about how you can help our program, of course, once again, Empower2Play.org is right there for you. And after that, if you can't do any of those 9 things, the 10th thing you can do to be a philanthropist right now, just visit www.Empower2Play.org. Very simple way to do that. You can go there, you can look through all of the things, you can sponsor a kid, you can donate, anything from $10 to $10,000. Everything helps. But at the end of the day, we would love for you to help us out. We'd love for you to be part of it. And at the end of the day, you can also be a philanthropist right now, whether it's our program or your own program. Give back. Take the time to give back. Do not sit there and keep it all in your own. Keep it all in your family. There are so many people around the world that need very simple help that you could do, and you may not think about it. You don't need to be rich. You don't need to be popular. You don't need to be independent. You don't need to be in business either to be able to be a philanthropist. You can do whatever you want. You can work at McDonald's. You can be a waitress. You can be a teacher, and you can help in some way. So please, if all that fails, or if you're doing all of that, please visit again, www.Empower2Play.org, and learn more about how you can be a philanthropist right now. Again, Kareem on the set, live in the Philippines, preparing for our 3rd annual 2015 Camp AK. I hope to see you guys all right here. You can see more about me on more of my vlogs, as well as KareemAntonio.com. You can also visit thephilippinesmagazine.com. Once again, you're going to love the Philippines. Thank you.